Hi, my name's Kata Baker. I am the head coach of the girls program, although I certainly work with the boys program closely as well. This will be my 14th year working with the swim program in some capacity. My personal swimming career began, I think, when I was 5 years old, and it was a huge part of my upbringing. I did it in high school, certainly, and then I also swam for Connecticut College as well. It was such a huge part of my education, being able to kind of understand that in addition to being a student, again, from when I was really young, this was another huge part of my identity. It gave me confidence, it gave me some of my best friendships, and I really want that for my athletes as well. I think from a personal standpoint, it also just gets me to know my students better, being able to see them in multiple lights, not just as the student in the classroom, but as the athlete on the pool. I get to understand them better and work better with them as a result. My coaching philosophy is really just to give it a try. We work with a variety of different athletes. So we have some athletes who have been swimming competitively for many years. We also have some athletes who have really never swum competitively at all. Maybe they can't even make it all the way across the pool. And I think the neat thing about swimming is regardless of where you're starting, you have something to work towards. A lot of the athletes have apprehension about diving off the block in their first meet or swimming the 500 free. And one of the best parts of coaching them is cheering them on the side, giving them that moral boost that they need to go give it a shot, and then watching what that does to their confidence. What I look for in a swimmer is someone who is willing to take risks and push their kind of own personal boundaries a little bit. I think the other thing is just someone who's going to be a good teammate. No one wants to swim and train alone. It can be a difficult and lonely sport. And I think everyone knows that that really tough practice is easier when you're doing it side by side with someone who's cheering you on. Or that you're going to try that first event that you're nervous about, knowing that your teammates are on the sideline with you. Sports, and swimming in particular, develops the individual because it gives them the opportunity to really kind of see their own strength and build their confidence. Again, I think it gives them confidence outside of the classroom. So I love a student who maybe doesn't feel confident in the classroom can get onto that pool deck and really discover a new part about themselves that gives them confidence beyond high school and college even. Also, swimming is like a lifelong sport. It can be meditative at times, so beyond even just the physical health and the endorphins that you get from, I think it's really good for your mental health. It gives you something. I have so many favorite moments in coaching that it's really difficult to pick one. In swimming, we really work towards the final meet, so that championship meet is always something that we all look forward to. It's when they get on the block and they try to go their best time, and because of all the training that we've done, and the tapering that we do in the week before, 9 times out of 10, they do all have a best race. And so, obviously watching that unfold is really exciting. There are certain events, like the 500 free, where we'll have a swimmer who's trying to break that 6-minute mark, or the 50 free, where someone's trying to break the 30-second mark. And that's the type of thing where not only the coaches, but all of the teammates know, so-and-so person is so close to getting it, and those races are really fun. I also think about, we've certainly had New England champions in certain events, and of course that's really fun to see a KO swimmer get on the block and win. So we have swimmers go on to various levels at the collegiate level. We have D1 swimmers, we have D3 swimmers. We even have situations, we had a student this past 2 years, she joined us in her junior year. She had never really swum competitively before. Loved it, ended up being our senior captain, and then decided kind of last minute that she wanted to do it in college. So it really kind of runs the gamut in terms of the experiences that our students have once they leave our doors. My advice to any incoming students would be, you may have your eye on a particular sport, but I would say keep your options open, right? We have so many swimmers who came to us as sophomores or juniors, and it really kind of transformed their experience. Additionally, I would say you may want to do one sport, try another sport. I think all sports are good in terms of developing your ability to be a teammate, giving you confidence, and you might not know that you have a certain talent.